The way we think about Nigeria is that for Standard Bank, over the next 20 or 30 years, this is the single most important market on the African continent in terms of growth. So we have, at the moment, an organic strategy. We did a deal when we merged with IBTC. We have been building branches. We now have 163 branches, so we've been building a branch network. So it's an organic strategy. But clearly, if the right opportunity arises, we would look at it. But there's nothing in the pipeline, and one has to, always in markets keep your eyes open. But our base strategy is organic at the moment. We're very strong in the corporate market. We're very strong in the wealth business. We're not strong in the retail or personal markets at the moment.
So are you saying inorganic growth is not an imperative for Standard Bank in Nigeria?
The thing that we are more concerned about, of course, is absolute levels of profitability, not about size. So size is not the main driver of what we do. Having said that, we agree that you have to be a certain minimum size to compete effectively. We can compete very effectively in corporate and investment banking, global markets, servicing the big corporates. But we at the moment have got a lot of work to do in the personal market space. But acquisitions, you have to do them at the right time, right price, have to make strategic sense. You mustn't rush into acquisitions for the sake of size.
Highlight for us your medium-term targets for Africa. I know you've been talking about that recently and making Africa a major part of your plans going forward. But in terms of contributions to group earnings and assets, where will Africa stand in the next few years?
I think the growth prospects for Nigeria are so favorable, given the large population, given the wealth from oil and so on. I think Nigeria has got enormous growth potential, whereas South Africa is a smaller economy, smaller population, and can't grow as fast anymore. But so be it. For us as a group, we look at the growth rate of sub-Saharan Africa, and it is around about 5.5% projected over the next couple of years. That's a blend of the whole of sub-Saharan Africa. Now that is substantially better than you would get in Europe, substantially better than you get in the US, substantially better than you would get in South Africa. So for us, we would like to increase our investments even further, because we have many other countries. Angola is a country where we still have lots of room to grow. We're a very big bank in Uganda. In Kenya, we are still a smallish bank focusing again on corporate and investment banking business. So there too, we would like to invest. So for us, I think an immediate target would be to get countries outside of South Africa up to something like 20 to 25% of our earnings. But you can't really set these targets. I mean, it happens as quickly as the different banks grow.